I'm Elena Harper, 30 years old, living in Austin, Texas, a city known for its live music and warm summer nights. I've been married to my husband, Jason, for 5 years. We met during a charity event downtown, and since then, our bond felt unbreakable, built on love, honesty, and mutual respect. But everything changed this year on my birthday. It started with Jason acting distant but also strangely thoughtful. He booked a beautiful lake house just outside the city for my birthday weekend. I was excited. I thought it was going to be just us, romantic, quiet, and special. But then he sat me down one evening and said something that shattered my peace. "Elena, I want to invite a few of my close friends to the birthday weekend. Just for fun. I thought it would be exciting. They've always admired you, and I wanted to give you a unique gift this year." I stared at him. His eyes said he was serious. "3 of your guy friends? What exactly do you mean by exciting, Jason?" His silence gave me the answer. He wanted something I never expected from him. That night, I couldn't sleep. My mind raced with questions. Why would he ask me that? Was he testing me? Did he want to humiliate me? Or was this some fantasy he had kept hidden for years? I didn't say yes, but I didn't say no either. I needed time. The birthday arrived. Jason's 3 friends, Ryan, Cole, and Marcus, showed up. All charming, successful, and seemingly innocent. But the way they looked at me that evening told a different story. Jason was overly kind to me the whole time. He even whispered, "You don't have to do anything. Just enjoy your night. It's all about you." That confused me more. Dinner went fine. Music played. The guys shared stories. But I could feel a strange tension building. Like everyone was waiting for something. Then the twist happened. After dinner, Jason gave me a small wrapped box. Inside was a hidden camera already recording. My heart stopped. He said calmly, "I just wanted to see if you'd do it. If you betray my trust for attention or flattery." The 3 men froze too. Turns out, this wasn't about desire, it was about control. About manipulation. About Jason's insecurities, hidden beneath years of pretending to be the perfect husband. I left the lake house that night. The birthday was over. So was the marriage. Now, 6 months later, I live alone in a new apartment in Dallas, rebuilding my life. My story went viral on social media when I shared it anonymously. Thousands of women messaged me, some with similar experiences. It turned out I wasn't alone. My birthday gift became my biggest lesson. Never let love become control. Never stay silent when your boundaries are crossed. 6 months after I walked out of that lake house, my life was completely different. The pain had turned into strength, and the betrayal had become my motivation. I, Elena Harper, wasn't the same woman anymore. I'd filed for divorce. Jason tried to apologize, saying it was just a test, but I knew better. It was never about love. It was about control. And men like him never change. The beginning of revenge. I didn't want revenge at first. I just wanted peace. But one night, while scrolling through social media, I saw something. Jason had posted a photo with a new woman. The caption read, "Some women are weak. Real queens know how to share." Share? It hit me like a punch. He was doing it again. With someone else. That's when I decided. He needs to be exposed. The plan. I contacted one of his friends, Marcus, the quiet one. He had messaged me months ago, apologizing for everything. I never replied. This time, I did. Me. Still feel sorry? Marcus. Every day. I didn't know he was recording. I felt sick. Me. Then help me. Let's end this. He agreed. We gathered proof, texts, videos, Jason's messages trying to involve other women in his birthday fantasy games. And Marcus even revealed Jason had recordings of other women without their knowledge. The trap. With Marcus's help, we set up a fake modeling gig. A new girl. A hidden mic. A lawyer watching in the next room. Jason walked right into it. He tried his usual charm. His birthday surprise lines. But this time, the cameras were against him. We had everything. The fallout. The evidence was sent to his company HR. He was fired. Local authorities. He faced criminal charges for hidden recordings. And yes, his new girlfriend, too. She left him the same night. Now, I work with a local women's advocacy group in Dallas. I help women recognize red flags before it's too late. And Marcus? He's been by my side through it all. Slowly, something real began to grow between us. He was nothing like Jason. Quiet, loyal, respectful. One night, while watching the sunset over White Rock Lake, Marcus turned to me and said, "You didn't just save yourself, Elena. You saved me too." I smiled, holding his hand. Maybe, just maybe, my next birthday will be about love again. The right kind. It was a cool April night in Dallas when I received the letter. No return address. Just one sentence inside. "You think it's over, but I never lose." It was Jason's handwriting. I knew it instantly. My chest tightened, not out of fear, but anger. I handed the letter to Marcus. He clenched his jaw. "He won't touch you, Elena."
Not now.
Not ever. But the threat felt real. And I knew Jason. He was a narcissist. A man who couldn't accept defeat. 3 days later, Marcus didn't come home. No calls. No texts. I filed a report. The police said maybe he just needed space. But I knew better. I found Jason's old number and sent one message. "Where is he?" No reply. But the next morning, I received a video. It showed Marcus, tied to a chair, in a dark basement. Jason's voice echoed. "You took everything from me. Now I take him."
Come alone.
Lake Travis. Midnight. I didn't call the cops. I couldn't risk Marcus's life. At midnight, I arrived at the abandoned cabin by Lake Travis. Jason stood outside, disheveled, angry, broken, but still dangerous. "You humiliated me," he growled. "You deserved it," I said. "And you still do." He tried to act like he still had control, like I was still the woman who once feared him. But what he didn't know was that I had wired myself with a live GPS and audio. The cops were listening from a boat nearby. Jason panicked, grabbed a knife, and held it to my throat. But Marcus, freed by one of Jason's friends who had a change of heart, tackled him from behind. Jason was arrested, this time for attempted murder and kidnapping. There was no escape. 6 months later, Jason is in prison. I married Marcus in a quiet ceremony by the lake where it all ended. No guests. No drama. Just peace. And on my birthday this year, Marcus gave me only one gift. A small card that read, "The only surprise you'll ever get from me is love you never have to question." I smiled through tears. Because after all the chaos, all the pain, and all the darkness, I finally got the ending I deserved.